What's up, everybody? Here at Webcast Citizen, this is Mr. Webba, and today we are going to be talking about something new that just came out for Walt Disney World, and something about the animation studio or at Hollywood Studios, actually, at Walt Disney World. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So this is from Scott Gustin, I believe. And here it says new, learn to draw with Olaf. Coming to the new Animation Academy experience at Disney's Hollywood Studios will feature an all new Olaf audio animatronic figure. Now, as you can see here, here's kind of like the concept art, right? And I got Olaf there, which is pretty cool. Um, and then Scott, he did put down on Twitter in that same thread about some voice recordings. I have another thing here for that. Then he goes on to say each class will feature sketches of a different character, including Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Genie, Moana, Stitch, Olaf, Ursula, Judy Hopps, and Nick Wilde. Let's see. So, yeah, it's just all the information here for that. Now, for me, I've never done any of the animation stuff or watched any artists do the sketches, but from what I've been hearing is that they're gonna not have like this isn't going to be this is going to be a pre-done artist thing for the guests to draw and copy from, and I guess there's no going to be no no cast member there to actually be there live in person to do so. Now, that's kind of a problem though, because it's kind of a you're doing a one step forward, two steps back type of deal because you're going one step forward and you're adding something new, right, to this attraction. But then you're going two steps back because now you're taking away, you know, you're taking away the human element part of this, right? The human experience for the guests. Again, as I talked about on the last video, what was important, the guest experience. So now you don't have that human um, interactive element to this. And here's the thing: a lot of people appreciate the human interactivity, right, with any type of thing, especially for cast members at the Disney parks. So, I mean, it's cool that they're going to have an audio animatronic figure for this. Of course, I mean, we just saw the one that's debuting at the World of Frozen, and in I believe in Disneyland Paris, and that thing looks amazing. Like I was blown away by that. Now I wonder if they'll have that same type of technological audio animatronic for this, and I wouldn't see why not. So that sounds pretty cool. But let's go ahead and look at the some video clip I saw from Facebook. Actually, I know Scott posted a video down here too, so we might take a look at that. Might be the same thing. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. So looks like we got here. Let's go ahead and play it.
Who drew Olaf, teaching Olaf how to draw Olaf. Wow, we are way beyond the looking glass here, people.
Oh, hi, I'm Josh Gad, voice of Olaf from Frozen. I'm currently having a blast recording for Olaf Draws, the new Animation Academy experience coming to the magic of Disney animation at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I am so excited for kids and adults alike to have a chance to actually sit down and try their hand at animation. Guests will get to interact with a real life, living, breathing Olaf. And they put a script in front of me and let me go nuts.
I want to see all your Mickey Mouses, Mickey Mices, Mickey Mice.
Mostly there's a lot of fun. And hopefully that fun translates to a real blast for the audience this coming summer and experience this incredible new attraction for the first time.
Okay. So we just watched that, right? And I'm curious because he said the guests will be I can't talk. He said that the guests will be able to interact with Olaf. Now, is this going to be a turtle talk with Crush type of situation, but instead of Crush, we're doing a animation snowman talk with Olaf? So is it going to utilize that same type of technology? Because he has a script that he's reading from for sure, but is there going to be a more interactivity or interactive element to this where there's still someone that's behind behind the scenes and there is a script for Olaf, like a mainline script, but then is there going to be a cast member behind the scenes that is kind of impersonating Josh Gad and answering questions or speaking directly to a guest, right? If that's so, then that's still cool. But I do feel like that a lot of people are going to miss still having a live person, live cast member in front of them doing the guiding them through this. Now, of course, like I said, I've never done this before, so I can't really speak on how the experience is because I've never done it. But just from what I saw initially, again, this is all first impressions. I don't really know anything about this animation studios part for Hollywood studios at Walt Disney World. Um, but it sounds like it's going to be cool. But I do see people's kind of what would you call it? Hesitation on this. So with all that being said, there is another video that Scott had. He replied to his own thread below, and there is about a 2-minute video. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let me pull it up here. There we go. All right, let's see what they have to say.
I'm Dan Abraham. I'm a story artist and director at Walt Disney Animation Studios.
And I'm Danny Hankey. I'm a senior creative director at Walt Disney Imagineering.
And together we are
The Dans.
Okay, Dan, I'm ready to draw.
this new area is the Walt Disney Studios. There's so many different elements within this attraction. You've got the Olaf Draws area, where people are going to be able to learn how to draw different Disney characters from Disney artists. You know, we have an audio animatronic Olaf in the room with us. Well, Olaf we see in Once Upon a Studio. I love that there's this animatronic Olaf that you guys have created that he's just like he was in the short, like he's sitting at that animation table.
But Olaf is learning with us.
I have absolutely no idea how to draw, mostly because I'm a snowman.
The attention to detail is amazing.
My hope is that that magic becomes even more elevated in terms of the kind of experience you get by sitting this close to this incredible piece of technology that feels real, that looks real, that hopefully sounds authentic.
You've got veterans there that had worked on Aladdin. You've got Eric Goldberg teaching people how to draw the genie. Like, he's the guy that drew the genie.
Hi, Olaf. Good to see you. Cold enough in here for you?
There's other artists that have worked on Encanto and Zootopia and Moana and the Frozen films.
We have so many different drawing classes with so many amazing, talented artists. And Olaf is so funny.
Wait, the guy who drew Olaf teaching Olaf how to draw Olaf? Wow, we are way beyond the looking glass here, people.
You know, and he's learning how to draw Mickey Mouse or whoever it is right alongside you. If you have an artistic bone in your body and you're enthusiastic about being a Disney animator, like, you're going to learn a little bit here as well and have fun too.
Goodbye, all of you fantastic artists. Remember, keep drawing, preferably me, or whatever.
All right, so that was that. So everybody at home, let me know what you think. Are you excited for this change coming? Again, I always love when there's new things and improvements coming to the Disney parks. However, let me know if you agree with some of the other people online that if you're not really a fan of the kind of human elements of that experience going away, and you would like to see this Olaf audio animatronic. Again, I do think the audio animatronic is going to be really, really cool. But again, this is someone that's speaking as someone who's never done this, right? I know a lot of people out there, you guys have done this experience before with an actual cast member, someone there doing the instruction, going over with you and all that good stuff. And isn't it funny, on a side note, kind of, isn't it funny how Olaf has become such a main character for for Disney and for WDI? It's just insane to me how much love Olaf is getting ever since Frozen came out. I am going to be reacting to Spider-Man Noir Season 1 teaser trailer. The black and white, or authentic black and white, as it says. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy up here. I do love me some Spider-Man, and I hope you all do too. So hey, let's give this a watch. This is by Rotten Tomatoes TV here on YouTube. Let's hold on a sec. Let's get this. Yeah, let's get it right there. All right, guys, that was the teaser trailer. And I thought it was good. Again, it's a teaser. You're not supposed to get a lot out of this. And I want to go back to a couple things I saw right here from producers of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So, if you guys have not watched the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse movies, watch them. They are really, really good. Can't wait for the next. Was it the third one they're doing? Third and fourth one? But yeah, great movies, and I love the Spider-Man Noir character that they have in there, and the outfit looks dope too. And here's the thing: I never actually pictured Nick like seeing Nicolas Cage as a guy to play a Spider-Man character. But again, I'm not really familiar with the Spider-Man Noir character itself, right? Because I'll be honest, I have never read the comics for any character. I don't really read stuff in general, books, comics, magazines. I'm just not a reader. So I'm not really familiar with this character except for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. But other than that, I love the black and white aesthetic. Uh, yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I hope because it is on Amazon Prime and it's black and white, we do get a little bit more gruesome stuff, like this dude here on fire. That's pretty cool. You know, so yeah, I can't wait. The only thing is, at least for me, I don't have Amazon Prime, and that's a whole. I'm like, okay, well now I have to get another, subscription streaming service just to watch the show. And am I going to do that? For me, probably not. More so too, I'm just lazy. I don't want to have to sign up for something else just to watch something. I'm not that much of a dedicated fan of watching things, especially because I don't really have the time to sit down and watch shows as of late. When I can, I try to have the time, but it's just been really difficult to do so. But yeah, I do love to like this part right here would look cool. Just swinging through the city in black and white with that outfit. Oh man, that is cool. That is really cool. I also do love. Okay, so before that, I could get to that. It premieres May 27th, so not too far off, guys. Not too far off. And I do like too that they give you the option watch two ways: authentic black and white and true hue full color. That's great because for me personally, I always like to have options, and I'm assuming a lot of other people like to have options as well. I kind of like when when I'm given like this rigid, stuck way of having something or having to do something. But if there's a couple options, that's perfect. So that's cool. I like that they did that. But for sure, this is a show that you're going to want to watch in black and white. I think personally, as it's meant to be. But definitely, I think again having that option for the color, if you don't want black and white, is a good way to go about it too. However, I'm very curious. I'm very curious as to why this is going to be a Amazon Prime or Prime Original as it's being called show and not on like Sony. Wait, does Sony have a no, Sony doesn't have a streaming service. But why it's not coming to Disney Plus? I guess Prime already probably secured the rights to this before Sony could get to Disney Plus or Disney could get to Sony on this. But whichever way, I do hope eventually this comes over to Disney Plus. But I will see about getting the freaking Prime membership. I don't know. Maybe I might get it, but I do really want to see this though. This looks cool. But anyways, everybody at home, let me know what you think of about this. I mean, are you excited for Spider-Man Noir? I mean, I do love the concept, the character, the outfit looks really cool. It's in black and white, and yeah, actually, also another thing too. How do you feel about Cage? God, Nicolas Cage playing the Spider-Man Noir character. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Who else would you rather see? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time on Webcast Citizen. This is Mr. Webba, web singing out. Have a good one.